up, dog? Yeah. This ain't Atlanta, it's a new A-town. This ain't Atlanta, it's a new A-town. This ain't Atlanta, it's a new A-town. So all my Albuquerque, put your A's up now. Talking this ain't Atlanta, it's a new A-town. This ain't Atlanta, it's a new A-town.
About to go scoop Mateo, meet up with Damacio, have him show us around Albuquerque a little bit. We'll doing Too Much Travel TV, the first episode, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Stay tuned.
Yo, what's cracking? Shout out to Doing Too Much TV, you know what I'm saying? My boy Peanut, Big Moon. We out here, man. We riding around getting it, you know what I'm saying? Albuquerque summer days, Albuquerque sunshine. Let's go meet up with the homie Damacio page right now, see what's cracking.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Doing good. Not bad. We kind of forgot where it was.
Oh.
So what's everyone up to?
Just hanging out, man. Just taking a break.
It's good to have breaks.
So you guys ready to go show them city of Albuquerque?
Let's roll. Where are we going in?
We'll probably have to take 2 cars.
Let's roll.
Unless, I mean, if you want to hop in with us or if you want to take your car.
I'll with you guys, yeah.
Okay.
My truck's a little dirty, so.
Okay.
You don't make me rap, bitch, huh?
Oh, my car's
Make the
dirty.
R&B singer right in the middle, huh? No baby makers. No babies. Just don't listen to this shit. I got 2 of them.
Bro, I gotta handle the girl and deal with.
Right. Give a little darling right here, man.
That's what it is back there. All 3 of them crammed up.
I got this
All the
right
way in the
here.
back.
I'll show it to you. I'll text you right now. It has 2 lines, not 1.
I'm taking you to my hood right now. It's my place. Where I grew up. The first houses I was born in. San Mateo Indian School of Valencia. Keep going. A lot of good times here. A lot of good times here.
Right here.
Whoa!
That's right.
Sorry, guys.
Right here. Keep going straight. It's these apartments right here on the side. But
On the left?
yeah, it's this one over here.
Should I just park out here?
Yeah, you can park out there. So this is my spot right here. Places right here again. Indian School, San Mateo, Valencia Street. I remember I had a hamster. He died. My mom made me bury him over there by the freeway. We had a little ritual and everything for it. I was sad. I was like 4 years old. And behind here, I don't know if we can go back there, but there's a gated fence right there. I used to try to play Batman and shit. And one time I threw all my stuffed animals out top of the building in the back. Started throwing my mattress out there thinking I was gonna do some shit. I was gonna jump out the window and shit. Mom come in there and beat my ass. What you doing? Psh, psh, crazy. But yeah, this is one of the spots. Mateo music originated. You know, I used to listen to the radio a lot up here with my mom. My mom was kind of into Mariah Carey and stuff back at those times, back in like, you know, 94, 95. And you know, she always used to rock the classic rock out here. I remember she used to have an 85 Mustang out here, and we would always just you know, listen to music and stuff outside here and talk and just hang out. A lot of crazy stuff here, man. One time I was cooking a tortilla and I forgot it was on the stove and smoked this motherfucker out. Called the police and everything, or the paramedics and shit. It was crazy.
So don't be doing that.
So don't be doing that. Don't be leaving tortillas on the stove on the monitor, man. But yeah, this is it, man. One of the spots right here. Grew up. I'll never forget it. Good times here. And it feels good, you know, to share it with y'all. Let you know a little bit about me.
Materialism's religion, not a habit. And I could take you through my city, but you wouldn't manage. Live in the cutthroat city. No everybody like my name, Frank Nitty. I'm so thankful for my teachers. Now I'm like a king, something like a preacher when it comes to doing things the right way. I'm trying to better my strides.
As soon as she has some sign of anger, I'm out the door. Like, I ain't even trying to play that. Everything, anger management.
And duck out the window.
Nope. You can't be doing none of that. What is it called? Don't be doing that. Don't be hitting women, you know what I'm saying?
Just run the other way.
Run the other way. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win.
Cosign.
So keep going?
Hey, they cut down that tree. There used to be a tree right here. I used to climb over it. And this is my other, my home sweet home right here. Lafayette. 3505 Lafayette. Grew up right here, apartment A. My bedroom was right upstairs, right there. That's where
you sneak out.
That's where I would sneak out. I'd hop out this motherfucker, hop on the roof, slide down the pole, and I'd be gone. Go play with my friends when everyone I was grounded.
Give him a little, little preview of what you did, a little escapement.
The part that sucked was trying to get back up there, you know. Had to knock on the door, and my mom would be like, Matthew, Edward, where are you? It was crazy, man. They used to have a cool little tree right here. They cut it down, you know. But we used to have like a little clubhouse and stuff. Climb up and get up on top of the roof. And, you know, I was always a crazy little kid. I always liked to climb and be out and run and jump. And, you know, I never liked to be in the house much. My mom always just liked me to be in the house. Like, you know, the area at the time was pretty, you know what I'm saying? A lot of drugs around here and stuff. You know, so I was around a lot of that. I remember there was this guy who lived right across the street right here, and you know, he wasn't too good of people, and they ended up shooting his house up one night, and you know, I heard the shots coming from upstairs. You know, it was crazy. It was freaked out. You know, I was probably like 10 years old, 11 years old. You know, I never heard nothing like that, and you know, so. But you know, I have a lot of good memories here. You know, besides the bad memories. You know, I got my first bike when I was here. You know what I'm saying? Growing up here. Used to play football right here. Before they had all this, this was just a dirt area, and there was that tree right there. And you know, I used to, with the neighbors' kids, we play football out here all the time. I had a good friend named Alan who lived next door to me, and you know, we used to run around this whole area, just wilding out, man. Just, you know, some kids trying to have fun, stay out of trouble. Yep. That's my place I lived before I went to Moriarty. So that's where it ended up.
I won't come up, it's just like that.
Straight for the jugular, dog. Instant, just.
It's usually their chins down like this, and they're moving. So when they're moving, when I pull straight back toward the chest, you kind of dip into it every once in a while.
When I punch, do I follow through? Like, what am I?
Yeah,
am I
sit
like?
down.
Am I pivoting or what am I
Sit
doing?
down on that front leg, something like that. I'm sitting down. Boom.
Ooh.
Ah,
Okay.
See,
Got it.
Oh, you shouldn't have showed me that.
If I'm right here and I'm doing this, I'm all up in his.
Exactly.
I'm all up in
And you're
his
just
picture.
throwing.
Yeah, but if I do this, boom, I'm out of his picture. Where's he punching at? He's still punching over here.
I like that. You shouldn't have showed me that now.
Look
at me, you at the top.
I got to fight, but I broke my hand.
Walking around all fucked up and shit.
I can hold the mic. I can hold the mic with a messed up hand.
I'm going to tape it to him like that.
So it's that right
It's
there.
my chicken wing, dog. This is it, Thunderbird League. I did a couple things over here. I was in the league, Thunderbird League.
Hold on.
For like 1 or 2 years. Used to play over here though, man. I used to get in. I used to knock home runs every time. Nah. I try though. But yeah, other than that though, you know, that's right behind my old place where I used to live on Lafayette. So even all the neighborhood kids, we would just come around here and, you know, be a bunch of knuckleheads, run around. You know, this is all different. They redid all of this. So, I mean, it's definitely a little different visually, but still got the feelings and the memories here. But yeah, man, we used to run around here acting crazy. Rollerblade, skateboard. There's a ditch right here. I remember I was rollerblading one time down here, and I ended up cracking my head. Cement was up a little bit. And I don't know if you can see that scar. There's a scar somewhere around there with my sweaty ass head. But busted my head right there, and you know, thank God, you know, some of the Thunderbird coaches were there. They remembered, oh Matthew, oh man. They came and got me and took me to the hospital. Got my first stitches when I was 8 years old. Wow. Made it 8 years, but yep. Small little place, you know.
Oh yeah. I like the way that sounds.
So this is my school right here, Montezuma Elementary. I went here from, what was it, about 1st to 4th grade. And there's a school right there, the gym. A lot different. But there's a funny story about this place. When I was in 4th grade, I was asked to do a play. And the play was about Thomas Edison. I don't know if y'all just, you know, in the history. Thomas Edison invented the phone, you know what I'm saying? The light bulb, you know, he's the reason why we got electricity. But anyways, so I was asked to do this play. And it wasn't just like any kind of play, it was a musical play. And it was me and this other kid who auditioned to be Thomas Edison. And I was the one who got picked out of it, so I had the lead role. And I sung over 12 songs, whatever, for the play or whatnot. But that's honestly where the first step to me, you know, wanting to be a singer came in, you know, to play, you know, doing the play. And I did a good job. I actually got a sponsor. They sent me to jazz camp after that, you know, so they were really impressed. I learned all my lines, you know, in a matter of, you know, 3 months. It was crazy. And it was a pretty big play. And, you know, it was one of the things that kind of started me, you know, wanting to do the showmanship, you know, be a showman. I liked the reaction of the crowd, you know, the people who enjoyed me, you know, came up. And, you know, just another thing where Mateo music started, you know. So this is it right here. Shout out to Montezuma.